Hi, this is Bio. I want to thank you for coming here, and I wanted to start putting these videos out because this is a time that for a lot of people is becoming a really serious situation. Of course, with Hurricane Sandy, we all endured that, especially in the East Coast, and particularly New York, New Jersey, Atlantic City, and all the way down to Maryland, D.C. area, all the way up to Massachusetts, so really the whole East Coast. But a lot of things have occurred for a lot of different people. For some people, it was just a little minor inconvenience, whereas for some people, everything was destroyed. And, I was doing personal training down in the financial district, so I found it important to really reach out to people that I was training. And some people are displaced, and the gym that I was training at is completely has to be repaired and everything. Probably take 4 weeks to 6 weeks to do that. And so I was actually pushed to make decisions, and I'm sure a lot of people have been pushed to make decisions in this situation, of what are you going to do when everything seems to be in disarray. Everything from lost lives, which fortunately we didn't lose as many lives as we lost in Katrina. We've got loss of transportation. You've got loss of time, a loss of property, a loss of business opportunity, and money, and a lot of different resources, gas. So we're dealing with all these stresses and these challenges. And what I realized was that I had been, growing a little bit in terms of from my personal training to do life coaching and speaking, but I hadn't been doing it on a very consistent regular basis. And I realized that this is an opportunity for me to use those skills and those talents to help not only my clients but other people who are going through difficult situations. And I remember the first time that a professor told me, he said, "You should be a professional speaker." And that was about when I was about 21 years old. And I knew I had the gift within myself in order to communicate, but I always was looking for saying the right things, the right time, and being able to communicate in a way that made a difference for people. I never wanted to be somebody who was just all talk and wasn't really backing up what they were saying, because I never wanted to be that type of person. So I got into a lot of things for personal development and later personal training and fitness. And I think that now I've built a foundation of tools that can really help anyone achieve anything. And not only that, I've been able to model and study some of the best people in the world in terms of peak performance in life coaching and strategic intervention particularly. I've recently been studying Robbins-Madanes strategic intervention training with the Robbins-Madanes Training Center. And these tools are something that are really useful right now when we're in a situation where people's lives are really drastically being affected. So I want to thank you for coming to my site, and I have a presentation that I put together. It's called Conquering Loss in the Aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, 7 Steps to Creating a Compelling Future. And it's one of the frameworks that I'm using with permission of the Robbins-Madanes Center for Strategic Intervention. And hopefully the smaller version online will help you get some perspective. But then if you'd like for me to come speak to your school, your organization, your church or group or family, feel free to contact me, because I'm going to be doing these presentations as a public service to do what I can do, because I was fortunate enough to have electricity and plumbing, and the building where I'm staying here in Brooklyn wasn't devastated by the storm as bad. Although we had trees that were knocked down and a lot of other debris, we didn't have as much devastation as, for example, in Staten Island or the flooding in the financial district. So I'm just doing what I can do in order to give back and help people in this time of need. And also I've got a list of resources for people if they want to volunteer and use this for a deeper meaning to grow and contribute. So I want to thank you again for visiting my information, coming to my site. And again, our thoughts and prayers with all the people affected by Hurricane Sandy, and make the best meaning possible from it. This is just something that is an obstacle and adversity that we'll all overcome. Thanks, and take care.